swear to God. She keeps doing this shit. I'm just gonna let her fucking rot. But no, I have to get the dragon out, don't I? You gotta free the dragon, Kratos. You gotta free the dragon. She's a good girl. She didn't do nothing. Oh, alright.
Focus up.
Just no. What was their plan?
You enjoy freeing them.
Well, yeah. Still seems like the right thing to do.
He's so much like his mom, the goddess of nature. It's oh no. That is a godly level of respect for nature, boy. Perhaps I should tell you something about your mother, you presumptuous little shit. You're not half God, boy, you're all God. All the time. Oh god, it's just like fucking Kratos calling Laufey immortal, like that pisses me off. I hope Kratos is doing it like to protect Laufey's privacy or some shit, but because that's just wrong. Or maybe like Laufey lied to Kratos, you know? Like I hope that's what it comes out to. Like Laufey is like, oh yeah, Kratos, haha, I lied to you. Our relationship's founded on lies, you stupid bitch. Like because she's a nature goddess. Like not the nature goddess because you know the Norse aren't that easy, but she's a nature goddess. Okay, and I can't climb that, so that's annoying. Okay, so I got one more shrine to find, but where it be? It wasn't in here, was it? Cause I can't see shit. No? Alright. I gotta adjust the brightness for this. How do I change the How do I change the I don't know how to change the brightness.
Atreus,
I don't know how to do that. Did I miss one? Did I miss one like a stupid idiot? I mean, that's entirely possible. I don't think it is, but... Oh, hey. Stupid bird. That's that done. So we got these bell things to get this door open. So there's one there. There's one here, but... How am I supposed to get at that? Oh. Oh, I know how. I know how. I'm supposed to throw this in here, right? Oh, get it, Atroki, you... And then... like that, right? I'm the big smart. Nazi big smart. Big brain. So the last shrine's gonna be in here, right? Stupid idiot. Yeah! Got him. So there's a shrine up... There's a lower shrine. There's more of them. No, no, no. Can you please stop? There we go, alright.
Glad I'm on your side.
It is okay, Head. You are merely a fairy. Brother, that's a slur now. Very well. I shall continue using it as I am old. I feel like I've missed a step
Yes,
here.
sir.
I feel like I've gone... Yep. Whip.
Okay. That's going in
No.
the journal.
Boy, I cannot read! Did you put it in the journal? Alright, there you go. Much like Ocher of Vithgard, Regin has been conscripted as the head sentry of Kroningsgard. Though he may be occasionally struggling against his bindings, he takes great pride in his task. His thunderous breath, while extraordinarily dangerous, is merely his way of expressing pride. However, do take caution during weekly maintenance of the dragon shrines. Regin will attempt to use his breath on you. His no maintenance attack is when passing the time. Be sure you vacate the air immediately, as it will kill you. The rumors that Regin's presence attracts the Dark Elves of Alfheim is pure fiction. King Motsognir will protect us all from beasts as he does. What the fuck? So he's enslaving his own people, turning them into dragons, and then when they lash out, because, you know, they're dragons, he's like, oh no, he's just playing, friends. Oh, here's the final shrine. Surrounded by tassel worms and... and the Dark Elf. Alright, just... no, hold still. Hold still, let me stab you. Fucking stop moving, please. Like, he's trying to get that blindness shit on me, but... Impact! Oh, come on. Nope. Oh, boy. Okay, can you just... Like, these guys aren't difficult, they're just annoying because they got that blindness shit going on. I'm pretty sure I have it. You know what? Let's get Ratatoskr to give us some healthy stuff. Some health. Hey, there they are. Oh yeah. When you use a health stone, enemies get all stunned for a second. That's something that's really cool, and it's really good for those Valkyrie attacks. Like you just I just had Ratatoskr like drop a bunch, and like if the Valkyrie was getting sassy, like and they was like, oh, I can't block this move in time, just pop a Hellstone right in front of her face, and she's just like, oh shit, it's shiny. Like that's actually a really cool little thing. It's like, hey, to use the
Mimir, why did the dwarf thing want this armor so badly? What's so special about it?
There are many legends behind the debate ground. A suspicious amount of legends, which makes confirming anything about this particular armor
And
difficult.
let me guess, most of them are fake.
The ability of the armor to offer ultimate protection. A useful attribute for an unpopular king, you see.
Yet this plagued land is all that remains of him. This is why you do not trust
Yo,
legends, boy.
this armor better be the hypest shit.
What can you trust?
Yourself.
This armor better be the hypest shit ever, I swear to God.
Blind trust in a legend is a gamble. And rarely does it.
Trust me, I've done it multiple times. It's not a good time, boy. Like, this better be the hypest armor I've ever frigging seen, my dude. Like, this armor better give Kratos a fucking... You know what, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. We're gonna be family friendly for a minute. Hello, friend. Am I gonna have to kick your ass now? Nah, you good? Alright. Later, friend. Hey! But it's something I can only use when I get my butt kicked, so... Apparently there's one more dragon out there. God. So this dwarf was just not even kidnapping, like turning dwarves. Regin was captured by the Dwarf King, forced to act as sentry of Kroningsgard. He's not very good at it, and there are monsters everywhere. Guess what happens when you force a dragon to stand guard against his will? Dwarf King must have wanted to capture these dragons for a different purpose. But it's like, yeah, so just capturing dwarves turned into, like, basically, that's like using, like, that's if, like, you found a way to weaponize people with bipolar disorder. I just had them guard your place.
We're in.
Just grab a bunch of people with bipolar disorder, put like shock collars on them, and just send them out to fight your enemies. It's kind of fucked up.
Huh. It's kind of run
Almost
down.
if it's a ruin,
What did you
Kratos.
expect?
I
The
don't know.
Troki.
Less ruined, I guess. Maybe the throne room's in better shape.
I don't think he's following the theme of what's going on here. This place is kind of... Father Time took a bat to this place. And Father Time's the
Can you hear
one
that?
god that...
No.
Hey, he's
What do
hearing
you hear,
voices
boy?
again.
Crying. And screams.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
Large crowd
That's
of
about right for what probably happened here.
Spirits, I suppose. Leftover victims of the Mad Dwarf's reign.
They're getting louder. They sound almost like...
Hey, bud.
Hella!
Focus up, boy.
How you doing, friend? Now, can I get some smart rage on this?
I got it!
Let's just put a stop to this right now. Oh shit! Kratos just has an I didn't even know Kratos had an execution for those! Ooh. Low perk average greater oh, well, those aren't as good as what I have. I mean, they're neat and they match the armor set, but... Damn it! I should have been coming here earlier. Oh. Well, that's annoying.
That was a lot of Hellwalkers.
Was it?
Hey,
I didn't
look at
really
this.
notice.
Blood trail.
But I guess that's every every traveler. I mean, the labor's done. Well, shit. Wow, that's the worst hidden secret door I've ever seen. Like, I mean, the blood trail aside, like, you just gotta, like, look at it and there's this
Passage behind
big
this
door.
throne.
A secret passage.
Well, wouldn't be a proper throne room without a secret passage.
Especially for a king that's apparently paranoid that he wants immortal armor. I do like how you don't have to kill all the travelers to get a full set of their armor, though. That's actually pretty neat. Oh, is that the king there? Was that him? Did he get stabbed a bunch and have a bad day? Oh, that looks like it. That looks like a dwarf.
Moldsignir.
Looks like he had a really bad day. Boy, this dwarf has nice pants. Let me take them. Perhaps they will fit you, as you are also small. Alright.
Boy, over here.
What the f- The ultimate sacrifice screams of the innocent and dragon's fury.
I may want to write that down.
Holy shit. The Dwarf King, one of the sons of Ivaldi. He ruled over humans both in Veithegard and Konungsgard. He was a good king at first, then he started having dreams about his people dying. For some reason, he thought forcing them to hunt deadly beasts was the way to save them. He captured 3 dragons to harvest their fury, killed innocent people to harvest their screams, and was then killed by those very same people when they returned as Hellwalkers. Then that created the ultimate sacrifice. You can use these 3 ingredients to create some kind of legend. Wait, so the 3rd ingredient was sacrificing yourself so that somebody else can have the armor. That seems kind of dumb, but metal is shit. Alright.
The things you pulled from him. Those must be the 3 mythical ingredients Brock was talking about.
I can say with utmost certainty that I've never laid eye on a stranger set of objects in my life.
How are Brock and Sindri supposed to build with... whatever they are?
Don't count the dwarves out, lad. They're right pricks, but they're resourceful. They once made...
Okay, but hang on. So question, though. Oh, so I'm not even gonna get the description of it, then. How do you have a physical item that's
An
called...
unbreakable chain out of little more than a cat's footstep and bird spit.
That doesn't...
That doesn't
Yeah,
even
it doesn't make sense.
Well, that's the legend. If you wanted sense, you shouldn't be talking to a severed head.
Like, how do you conceptualize the screams of the innocent as an object? Jesus. Alright, well... Guess we go back to the shop. What's over this way? Is anything neat? No, okay, it's just... Alright, I'll just take the gate. I just take the gate. No reason not to, right? Okay. Let's see what they can make. Let's see what this armor looks like as well, because if this armor looks like shit, I'm not wearing it. This armor looks like shit. I'm not wearing it. Like, seriously, if it's just a nipple tassel, I'm not doing it. Like, I've got this cool set of plate armor that makes Kratos look like a straight G. Like, that's one thing with Kratos I always thought kind of annoying. The fact that, like, he would run around half naked for most of his games. And then, like, in God of War 2, in, like, the first level, he's got, like, that full set of, like, proper, Is it hot plate armor? I'm gonna call it hot plate armor, because I'm dumb. He's got that full set of hot plate armor, and he looks rad as shit. Like, that's good. I like that. I don't like it when characters run around half naked. Like, you know, like, for armor throughout history, you know, I'm gonna talk about armor. Actually, no, hang on, I'll do that after this.
You boys
Hey,
look
dum-dums.
right beaming.
They found the materials. But they're so weird. How do you build a piece of armor out of something
Ephemeral.
so...
None yet.
Nanya?
None your fucking
fucking
business.
Trade secret. We got our ways.
Oh.
Hey, the fire of Ares. Ares. Oh, that looks hype as shit. That looks hype as shit. No, we're doing that. Boop. Boop. That looks hype as shit. Alright, let's see what this armor looks like.
So what'd you find out there?
Okay, there's Brock's one, there's Sindri's one. So, the Traveler's armor... Oh, I only get one. So, Sindri gives me protection, but Brock gives me anger. Ooh. That does look pretty hype, but you know what? We're getting Brock stuff.
Go stuff that up.
We're getting Brock stuff. Give me that. Yeet. Raging Fury. Increases all burn damage inflicted. Ugh. But you know, I like using rage because rage gives me more health. I'll take. Yeah. Nah, I got it. I'll take that. I'll take Brock stuff. And then Frostmaster. Yeah. So.
Looks good.
Yeah. No, that's just hyper shit. That's just hyper shit. I love that. All right. Upgrade. So I need Pristine Ore of the Realm and Asgardian Steel. Oh my god, good. So the only thing I think is better than it is the Oh, this thing caps out at level 6. Cool. Wait, that lowered my level. What the hell? Wait, that lowered my level. I don't get it. I don't understand.
See you next, where's I see you.
Okay, first off, also, I want to use this one instead. Because, like, Executioner's Cleave... I mean... Because I like Surtur's Grip of Flame, like, from, its abilities. But... It's not... all that great, like looking. It looks like shit. So I think we'll do that. But, the Breastplate of the Traveler apparently is just better in every way. Which is really annoying. Like, that's really annoying, because it's better as far as, like, strength is concerned. I am very annoyed. I mean, okay, that actually brought me up to level 6 again. Okay, so it was the enchantments doing it. Okay, good. Okay, so as far as armor is concerned, though, so armor throughout history is actually really interesting, because so I am pretty sure someone else on YouTube has already talked about this, but armor throughout history is always really neat because it's always been about aesthetics as well as protection, but never one at the expense of the other. So, if you go through history, there's one period of history that's my favorite, because I like to call it the period of giant dicks. And, like, there's a lot of king armor as well from this time period. I forget exactly the year. I think, like, King Henry VIII is around about the time, where, all armor pieces had massive cod pieces, but not just that, they had to go above and beyond, and they made the cod pieces look like just giant erect penises. So you just had this giant dick just sticking out from the crotch of your armor. And it would make your waist look thinner, because back then, for some reason, like an hourglass figure was seen as a male thing, which is weird, because like nowadays it's actually like more of a female thing. So like waspy thin waists, giant dicks, like broad shoulders and big chests, like, you know, like, ugh. But it was always like, it was never at the expense of protection. It was always like meant to be that, and that's something that I don't quite understand as for people like doing armor in fantasy. Like people who are like, oh, my guy is half naked because it's ultimate manliness. But it's like, no, that's what armor was for. That's what armor was for. And even like with women, it's like, oh, I don't like that female armor because it shows too much titties. But I guarantee you, like if you had more women fighting and more women like commissioning armor to wear, I guarantee you we would have seen Marie Antoinette or something with like a set of armor that makes her tits look twice as big. I guarantee you, because men did the exact same thing. Like you would get women with armor that would make their waists waspy thin. You get armor that's got big titties on it. You'd have like basically armor probably enforcing the thigh gap, you know? Like you get shit like that, like to make women, to make female warriors strike this air of attractiveness and charisma, because it was partially because like, hey, look at me, I'm murdering the enemy, and I look damn good doing it. But also it's like, hey, there's our king, there's our commander, there's our whatchamacallit over there. He looks like he's got a giant penis. I'ma follow that giant penis. That man is a symbol of virility. Because, you know, ancient humans are dumb. But there's also the fact that like the enemy would see that and be they get out like a tape measure and they like hang on. Oh no, their king's dick is bigger than ours. Shit! You know, like, I mean, like, I'm exaggerating for comedic effect, but, you know, like, that was kind of, like, the idea at the time, and whether it worked or not, who fucking knows, but but the people who were wearing the armor thought it worked, and a lot of times placebo effect is enough to make people think that it works, and enough to make people go, like, yeah, no, bigger dick on my armor, please. Just let me use it as an improvised weapon. If I turn around too fast, I want to be able to take my enemies out at the knees. Like, but yeah, like, armor is great. Like if you study like armor of like ancient time periods, and even like up to like modern day armor is kind of lame in comparison, because like you look at like a guy in like Kevlar and all that, it's like, no, it's a dude wearing a baggy overshirt. He looks like a piece of shit tied around the middle. Yeah, but like you look at like this and it's like, yeah, it's decorative and ostentatious as all hell, but it's both functional and this looks intimidating as hell. It makes Kratos look like he's got big pecs. Like bear in mind, by the way, this is if Kratos was wearing armor from the time period, it would probably look a lot more feminine to our perspective, because for some reason, like, what we see as feminine nowadays was actually seen as masculine back then a lot of the time. But yeah, like, based on, like, Kratos has got, like, he's got these big pecs in this armor, his shoulders are made to look bigger, his biceps are made to look larger with the plates, and his forearms are bigger. Everything in Kratos is made to look bigger with this armor. So this actually fits, like, basically how armor would be built, but of course, it's adjusted for our perspective and our taste, because we live in the modern day and we're playing video game made in the modern day. So, like, and that's why I like armor. Like, I don't like Kratos running around half naked, because it defeats the purpose of armor, which is not only protect yourself, which being half naked doesn't do, but also makes you look hype as shit, which was what armor was for back then. Like, armor back then, half being hype as shit, half actually keeping you alive. And that's just how it do. Alright, what do we got for goals? What do we got to do? Prove my Valor, Realm of Fox. I'd still need like 2 of these fucking things. Oh, and then there's Muspelheim. But apparently I don't need to do Muspelheim again unless I want more Muspelheim goodies. But I think I've actually gone past Muspelheim equipment. Like with the Valkyrie stuff and with this Ivaldi armor. Apparently there's one more set of armor that's like better than this. Like, as far as what I've been told, there's like one more set of armor that's better than this, but you can only get it if you play on the hardest difficulty and you beat Muspelheim twice. But I'm not doing that, because fuck that. Alright, so I guess, yes, go find Tyr's mysterious door, because I can't do any of these other things. And hopefully I'll find 2 more ciphers on my way. One thing about these ciphers, actually, because the episode's about to end anyway, so I'm going to have to do that. But apparently, about these ciphers, apparently they're not guaranteed. There's a set number of cipher chests in the game, and you can miss some of them, and whether there's a cipher inside or not is random. As for both Muspelheim and Niflheim. So here's hoping I didn't miss one with a cipher in it.